Again, straighten my shirt out here. I'm back again. My name is LJ Young, and I am a debt free motivational speaker and personal finance educator. Today, something came into me to talk to. Sometimes things come to me, and I believe in energy, okay? Money's energy, everything's energy. And sometimes things come to me to make me want to talk to the younger generation in our society, right? And especially the troubled youth ones that might have been born into unsatisfactory environments. All right, you don't know. You're born into it, and it's just all you know, right? Well, today I'm here to tell you that when I was your age, heard somebody come on and say, "Oh yeah, something has came into me to talk to you." I'll be like, "What's he talking about?" No, it's true. All right, it's energy. And for the youngsters that may be catching this video, I'm gonna give you a version of energy so you can understand that it's real. Okay? If you're sitting somewhere in an audience, right, and all of a sudden something comes to you like somebody's staring at you from behind, and you turn around and sure enough somebody's staring at you, that's energy. Everybody knows that to be true, but it's never explained of how that's possible. But we know it's true. That's energy. All right, and there's different forms of it. All right. So I'm talking to the young ones that are born into conditions that are really not good for them, causing them to go into trap themselves in the negative side of society, having criminal records and doing bad things to good people. It's just that's what I'm talking about. Selling drugs, whatever, right? And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to succumb to your environment. This is how you got to look at it. When you're young, you look at everybody around you as old. All right. Oh, they're old. They don't know what they're talking about. But I'm gonna tell you to look at it a different way, so you don't get caught up thinking like that. Okay. Everybody's not old. You're just young. You're new to Earth. You're new to Earth. Just think about it. How old you are? How come I can't get that out? However, how old you are, I still probably didn't say that right, but anyway, think about it like this. If you're 18, say, I've only been 18, I've been on earth for only 18 years. On earth, before 18 years, you did not even exist. When you're 20, 25, 30, it doesn't matter. You only been on earth that long. That's how you got to look at it. Okay? And then when you look at older people, because the mistakes you make, let me not skip. Some of the mistakes you make will change the course of your life forever. Because the way you're thinking now, you're probably not going to think that same way when you're 30, 35, 40. You're going to be like, man, I shouldn't have did this. I was so dumb and young. But by that time, it's too late. So what I'm telling you now is, since you keep in mind that you're new to Earth, and there's rules here. You might not like them, but that doesn't matter. It's no different than when you grow up in your room. You got to clean your room up. If you don't clean up your room, you're gonna get your butt spanked, or something's gonna happen because there's rules. You can't wake up one day and say, you know what, mom, you know what, I'm tired of cleaning my room. I'm good with that. I'm good with that cleaning the room. It didn't work. That didn't work. You're going from those rules to the world rules. There's world rules, and they've been here well long before you or I was born. All right. Don't take the time. Don't spend so much. There's more people trying to break them than understand them. So always remember that. Everybody's not old. You're just young. And what you should do is look for look for people like myself, older people that you see they're going towards a direction that's going to be beneficial to yourself and to the world. You got to contribute back. You can't just take and think you're going to receive. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that anywhere. Okay? You got to understand that when you're young, and I mean under 30, 35, it doesn't matter, but when you're young, you do things because you don't realize the whole outcome. Like when you're young, there's Imagine trapdoors along this big game of life, right? There's trapdoors, just like no different than underground mines, okay? But in you're not totally blind you're not totally blind to the trap doors and the underground mines that are going to just throw you off course. They're designed to blow up and throw you off course. They can't. Some will throw you completely off. Some will throw you slightly off. You just got to kind of think about it, okay? But you're not alone. There's something inside of you that kind of guides you through the mines, okay? Don't just blow it off. It's like when you think about you're going to go do something bad and you know you're not supposed to do it. There's something in your head, something inside you that says, "Hey, you know what? You probably shouldn't do that because that's going to hurt somebody, that's going to kill somebody, that's going to do something bad." Something tells you, right? But the lure of the bait of money makes you skip over that. And money's just bait. Okay? That's just that puts you there. That's just I want you to understand that money is bait. There's different ways to acquire money, and if you do it the wrong way, it's just bait. It's just bait to get you in, and once you get in there, you be like, "Oh my God, I changed my whole life for this amount of money. I changed my whole life." That's what it does. Now, when you're young and you're juvenile status, right, and you go to juvenile jail or whatever, right? Think of that in life as being sent to your room. Okay, that's a punishment, and imagine juvenile being the equation, the equal of being sent to your room if you were at home in a game of life. Okay, and if you keep doing that, also when you get, then you're gonna know in real life you're gonna come out of going into your room into the big house. All right, and that's where everything changes there. Everything changes. I'm not saying it can stop you, but it's gonna make life harder for you. Life is already tough. You're here, you're young, you're trying to figure out what direction, where to go. Don't make it harder on yourself. Don't do that kind of stuff because you don't know who you're going to become or where you're going to go, what you're going to decide to do. And then if something in the future you want to do so bad, but whatever you did back here is preventing you from it, you're going to be very, very angry at yourself. You really are. You're going to be mad because you just didn't want to follow the rules. The rules are here for a reason. Once you understand them, you understand why they're in place. It's no different than taxes. It's no different. Why do you think, and I want you to think about this, okay? Why do you think they're so harsh on tax evasion? Why do you think that? Why do you think they have so much power to make you pay, right? They have the power to put you in jail. You know why it's so harsh? Because if they did not protect it like that, it would break the whole economic system. It would break if that was not in place. So what you got to do, take the time to understand the tax system. Don't They got millions upon millions of people trying to break it. They get practice like IRS gets practice like that every day. Every day. You ain't saying nothing new. You're not saying anything new to them. If you're trying to skirt the system or whatever you're trying to do, you're not saying anything new. Understand the rules. The people that work there got to go by the rules, understand the rules. So if they ever come to you and he's like, "Oh yeah, I got it right here. I did this. I did that. I did what? Follow the rules." That's it. Understand, especially the financial system. Understand it. It is not that hard to become a millionaire. It's not hard at all. You don't have to steal. You don't have to break the rules. You don't have to skirt the system. It's easy. Just stop and do this. Do the opposite of society. Just say, "Hey, okay, all those people getting mortgages, credit card debt, they're swimming in debt. I'm not going to do that." And just go this way. Don't do that. Go this way. That's the same with the game of life. Hey, somebody try to steer you down the wrong. Listen to that voice in your head and say, "Oh man, if this goes wrong, that's going to cost me." And it's going to be more than those few $100s that you've been getting. It's the rest of your life that's going to change. Not that moment. That moment's going to change the rest of your life. But then you're going to look at the amount of money. It's not going to be worth it. I have to I have to say to you guys what I wish somebody would have said to me, right? I I listened to the voice. So I was able to navigate through all the landmines of life. I was able to maneuver because I listened to the voice in my head. It was hard because I thought it was crazy. I thought it was crazy. I was like, man, I thought everybody just thought like that, and they just said, "Oh, screw it." That's true. They do. Everybody has that voice inside of them that tells them. Some choose to ignore it, and some choose to follow it. I chose to follow it. And even sometimes, let me give you this. Even sometimes when I didn't follow it, it would give me a few more warnings before I wasn't going to say it anymore. That's the best way I can put it. I can say like I ignored it, and then I went on ahead and did something that I wasn't supposed to be doing. Whatever. It could be a little kid taking candy to a big grown person. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Something tell you, and then all of a sudden there's a point that says, "This is your last chance." I always listen to the last chance. I always have. Once I felt that boom, that wall there, I was like, okay, I got to do it. That wall's there for a reason. I can climb over the wall, but I chose never to climb over that wall. And thank God I didn't. Thank God I didn't. I'm here today to be able to talk to you and tell you and give you some guidance just in case if you're lost and you think it's going to be like that forever. It's not. You make the choice to change it. It's easy. Let me say it's not easy. It's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but it's possible. All right. That is it. I hope you guys, hey, if you like this, please comment, share, subscribe. All right. You guys have a wonderful day.